Hello, this is Yvette Sands, and today I want to focus your attention on online education for students with disabilities. There is a lot of literature available concerning making accommodations for students who may have a disability in face-to-face traditional courses. There is limited information about online education for students with disabilities. I did come across this site upon my research, and I thought it would be a very good asset for any student who's taken an online class, a student who has disabilities, or a professor or instructor who is teaching a course who may have a student with disabilities in their course. So what I would like to do is just quickly review this website and kind of explain what's on the website. I will include the link to this website on my personal site. But again, it's online on the Online School Center. They do have a portion of their website dedicated to online education for students with disabilities. This website was created by Kenneth Williams, who is an author and higher education researcher. So, the website begins by explaining why students take an online course, and it's mostly because of the convenience. In the fall of 2013, there were over 5 million students enrolled in online education. Of that 5 million, 11.1% were described as students with a disability. The website goes on to explain to a student or an instructor the rights that a student has if they have been diagnosed with a disability. The website specifically reviews the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990, Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act of 1973. It goes on to review Individuals with Disabilities Education Act and the Assistive Technology Act. So it does provide students with some good information about the legislation that protects them. If a student feels that they have been discriminated against because of their disability, there is a video that explains what procedures they should take. In fact, the website does list how you should handle your complaint and who that person should contact. It lists the address for the Department of Justice and their fax number. Furthermore, if you have a student in your class, or if you are a student that has been diagnosed with a disability, this website is very informative as it describes how you should inform your school about your disability and then what documentation you should bring to your school if you have been diagnosed with a disability. This chart here basically looks at higher education and the types or the percentage of students with disabilities who continue to study at post-secondary institutions. The site does review the types of accommodations for an online education. Those include students may be given additional time or any type of adaptations or modifications to the assignments. Finally, the website concludes with advising students what to look for when they are choosing a college. It actually lists, based on research, the top 10 disability-friendly schools, so it does provide that information. And it also provides information about financial aid, grants, and scholarships that are available to students with disabilities. It does list some of those scholarships. It directs students where to go for their scholarships. So I did find this website to be very helpful with all the resources on the website. Anytime you are teaching, if you're an instructor, you're teaching a course where you may have students with disabilities, or if you are a student with disability, you need more information about your rights and scholarship information and any other resources. This will be a good website to review. And again, I will include the link to the website on my site.